From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Athletics taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And on the mound for Philadelphia in this one, Christopher Sanchez. Singy, he's been outstanding and should be fun to watch.
Well, when you have a guy that can limit the opponent to very little run production, you have a great chance to win a ball game when he takes the mound. He's just having an outstanding season so far. You hope he can maintain it, because if he can, he'll be in a nice conversation at the end of the year.
All right, first pitch coming up. Jacob Wilson getting ready to hit. And this one is off and running. Right side. Stop. To first. One out in the top of the first.
Batting second, the designated hitter.
And time now to check out the A's lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
That one to first, Harper. He takes it on his own. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Nick Kurtz up next for the A's.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. The 0-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Nope, that's inside.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Struck him out looking. And now it's the Phillies' turn. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. We go to the bottom of the first. And on the mound for the A's in this one, Luis Severino. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today. But when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Strike 2. Severino in his 10th season, 32 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Foul tip. Oh, that got our umpire. And it looks like it got him upstairs. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Batting second, designated
Let's take a
hitter,
look at our lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Way inside, gets out of the way. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you.
Can't glove it cleanly.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
Man at first, Adolis Garcia, the next to hit. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. The 0-1. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Let's go, El Bobby. In the dirt, blocked. One and 2 here. In the dirt. And that's outside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
Misses again, 5 in a row. Six straight outside the strike zone.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2 on, 2 outs. Now he's challenging the called strike. And the strike call will stand. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Two one now. Line drive, that's a base hit. Here comes Harper around third. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Top of the second, stepping in, Colby Thomas.
Right fielder, Colby Thomas.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
That one missing inside. Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Spook, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Ball, that's outside.
Pitch misses. Full count now. And that one hammered. Carrying well. Going. Gone. A solo shot. And the A's jump in front. It's 1-0. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Geloff tries to hold up, appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the second. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Swings and misses. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Tyler Soderstrom up next for the A's. Outside low, and it's 1-0. On the ground, and foul ball. The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
The 1-2. Stays alive. In the air to left center. Crawford on his way over. And that's the third out. A's get one back on this solo blast. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Here's the Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto. Late swing fouled off. Top of the zone for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
That's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting seventh, second baseman, Bryson Stott.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Tried to check his swing, appeal to third, and yes, he did. He went around. Harris. There's one. Over to first. Safe.
Batting eighth, third baseman, Alex Bohm.
One out man at first. And here comes Alec Bohm.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all three swings.
Grounder might be two. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Well, this offense just got a major gift. Probably should have been a double play, but it all starts with a good feed to second. And right there, everything broke down on the throw. We'll see if they can capitalize on this.
The changeup missing. Ball one.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Bottom half of inning number 2. Late swing, foul to the left. Here's a 1-1.
As a veteran out there on the bump, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
He just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Trey Turner now. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Oh, 1 down. Swing and a pop-up and a foul ball.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning.
Couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
Back here in Philadelphia, leading off, Darrell Hernandez. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Fought off foul. Oh, and 2 now. That one way inside. Fly ball down the line. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That's hard hit on the line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. It's a leadoff double to start the 3rd.
Batting 9th.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Next offering is fouled back. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit! And they get it in quickly. 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0 for to start the season and get into a slump.
Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Jacob Wilson. 0 for 1 so far. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at 1st and 3rd. Tap foul at the plate. Oh, and 2 now. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Here's a 1-2.
Ball 2.
Runners on the corners, no outs. Line drive, base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field. Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
The 1-0.
You know, these A's do a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push.
Over to stop for 1. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Nick Kurtz. Struck out looking his first time. And a foul ball.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Nope, that counts.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Pretty close, but it was a ball. So that removes their last challenge. Runners are at the corners, 1 away.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Two on, 1 out. Struck him out looking. And that's 4 strikeouts. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Right through there for a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Tap back to the mound. Handles, throws to first. They limit the damage here. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back here in Philadelphia, here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber.
Ball 1.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Started after it. Appeal to third. Nope, he held back. The 1-0.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there. In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
That clips the corner. Fights it off. He'll see another. Pitch misses, and now it's 3-2. Good job to fight that one off. And a payoff pitch. That one blasted deep to right. That's back there. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Up next for the Phillies.
So he went on a journey for that one. One of the more impressive catches we've seen lately, Chris, as we pull up the StatCast data on it.
Yeah, he was believing the whole way, man. 110 feet on the dot. So that was a tough play, and we saw how difficult it was with our own eyes, and the numbers really back it up.
In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. Hey! That one ripped, but foul. Two down, nobody on. In the air, left field. And that is a foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Goes down looking. Down quickly go the Phillies. They trail it here 2-0. Back at Citizens Bank Park, digging in, Zach Geloff.
Oh, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Ball, that pitch is out.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Base knock center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Pretty good spot. Hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
That one finds the zone. That's strike two.
Well, I didn't like those first two pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Pretty much textbook pitching for the 3-pitch K right there. Jumped ahead 0-2 on 2 pitches he didn't want to go after at the plate. Then, knowing he's going to be a little more aggressive trying to protect, he expands just out of the zone where he couldn't do anything with it. He gets the strikeout and keeps the pitches thrown to a minimum. Very nice.
Now it's going to be Darrell Hernandez. Bouncer to second. Stop. Tosses to first. Third out. The A's strand one, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Bottom 4, and now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh.
Left fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Well, these Phillies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
In the air to left center, Soderstrom coming on. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
And obviously a lot of credit for all those chases and strikeouts goes to the pitching. It's been nasty, but you can bet this offense is trying to figure out some way to put up a better fight.
Ball 1.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Thomas settles under this one. He makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Phillies, second
This is
baseman,
Bryson Stott. He's 0 for 1. That one ripped. Tracks it down for the out. And that is that. Phillies down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back here in
Leading off
Philadelphia,
for the
now the third baseman, Brett Harris.
Harris.
And that's
Ball
off the
match
outside
outside.
edge. And that's ball 1. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's a 1-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Swing and a ground ball. Turner. The throw to first. And the first two set down in the top of the fifth.
Up next for the A's, the designated hitter, Brent Rooker.
Next up for the A's, Brent Rooker. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A solo shot, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Two down, nobody on. That clips the corner.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 0-2.
Inside, ball one.
Two down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the fifth. Backed off the plate that time.
Ball, that's inside.
Payoff pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And he saw 8 pitches before earning the walk. Really professional, AB.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
Thomas stands in here, takes ball one low. Kurtz leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And there's a base hit to left. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Center fielder, Zach
Pretty
Gallo.
tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Christopher Sanchez departs, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment. Pitching change here, Joan Duran.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
That one fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And that is that. A's draw closer on this homer. It's now 3-0. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. On the ground, right side, Hernandez. On to first. One pitch and one out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution. Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Wins. Settles underneath it. 2 away.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Trey Turner will hit next.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
The Athletics leading by 3. Last half of inning number 5. And it stays fair. The throw in. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning.
Batter tried to stretch that one into a double, but he wasn't about to let that happen. Nice job to get to the ball and fire that one into second just in time to get the out and end the inning.
We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one. And the batter now,
Leading
Tyler
off for the
Soderstrom.
Athletics, left fielder Tyler Soderstrom.
Fouled off left side. Duran. Pretty much every manager's dream coming out of the pen. High strikeout, low walk. That is a recipe for success. The 0-1. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Tim Meza, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Kirkering also getting ready. And they'll do it again. The 0-2.
Ball one.
Well, for a manager, when you can have that one special arm in the bullpen that you know is just reliable, tell you what, that makes his job a whole lot easier to manage a ball club.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. And as a hitter, are you thinking swing from pitch one?
I'm trying to get comfortable. I'm trying to recognize what's he got today. What's he going to throw? How's he going to come at me? Try to get as much intel as you possibly can to give yourself a chance to succeed.
The 0-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Second baseman, Darryl Hernandez.
Next up for the A's, Darryl Hernandez. 1 for 2. And that one fouled off.
You know, these Athletics really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count off, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
The A's trying to break this one open, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
That one finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Breaking ball misses down and away. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Soderstrom on second. Wins on at first with nobody out. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Stays alive. We'll see another payoff pitch. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2, get out of this.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Doesn't stop, heads for home. The relay to the plate, the tag out.
I don't think he got a great read and or jump as he was trying to score from second on that one. Nice execution by the defense. Come up throwing, hit the relay man, and then onto the plate. Beautiful example of a well-executed play.
comes a skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Joan Duran will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching.
Jose Alvarado into the game.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Back to the top of the order now, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. Foul ball there. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. In the air, right field, Garcia on the move. He's got it, and that is that. A's strand a couple, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Back here in Philadelphia, well, we go bottom 6. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies.
Kyle Schwarber.
Sliced hard but foul.
You know, these Phils, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Challenge from behind the dish here, and on further review, it was a strike. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. The 0-2. Got him looking. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Ball.
And on the mound, they can't be feeling too comfortable either. With the way these guys are hitting the baseball, it makes it harder to come into the strike zone for fear of getting hit hard.
That's ball 2.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. The Phils trailing by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's a strikeout looking. Strikeout number 8.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Garcia in the box again, takes a strike.
Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected, and the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
2 down, nobody on. That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
In the dirt, and it's 1-2. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over. You're out. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back at Citizens Bank Park, they put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
Ball, that's down.
Alvarado, the lefty who lights up the radar gun. 30 years old now, and he was born in Venezuela. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 4-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. The hard sinker can be a pretty tough pitch because of the late life and movement, but somehow he got the barrel to that pitch, stayed through it. Really nice job of staying on the backside until it was time to transfer that weight, and a really nice home run.
Lined into left center, base hit.
Up next for the A's, right fielder Colby Thomas.
Thomas, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. That one fouled off. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Over to Turner for one, to first. Double play. Nicely done.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Ball. Hey.
That one
Ball
close, ruled a ball. Ball two. To the right side, stop. Sends it to first, and that's the inning. The A's get one on this homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the seventh, Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies.
so impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
And that one upstairs.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop, third strike.
Up next for the Phillies, catcher J.T. Realmuto.
Splits the plate. That's strike one. And a foul ball. The Phillies down by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Ball, that's low.
Got him swinging.
Up next for the Phillies, second baseman.
And now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott. Left field. And that's a fair ball. Throws to second. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning.
Just comes up firing, Boog, and says, you're not going to run on me. Showcases the arm right there and a great outfield assist to end this frame.
Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Stepping in, Tyler Soderstrom. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Foul ball. Here's a 1-1. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Throw short, hops him at first. Can't come up with it. He's safe.
Just not enough on that throw to get it all the way across the infield in the air. And unfortunately, he didn't get the bailout he needed over there at first.
Fouled off left side. Soderstrom aboard here at first with nobody out.
Nope, outside.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Got him looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call. And he'll challenge that called strike. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep their remaining challenge. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Got him. One away.
Second baseman, Daryl Hernandez.
One out man at first. Daryl Hernandez up next for the A's. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball there. In the air to left center. And that'll fall for a base hit. Throws to second. They take the force out. 2 away.
Wow, this is one of those plays that happens sometimes, but it never really should. Seems like you just got a bad read on the ball, and the good throw from the outfield was perfect to get the out.
Aye.
Here comes the 0-1. And he chases that one below the zone.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. The A's strand 1, but they lead it 4-0.
Now pitching for the
Back
Athletics,
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Tyler Ferguson.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And now it's Alec Bohm. The Phils in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here.
There's a swing and a miss. In the air, left field. Soderstrom under this one. Brings it in. And there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. The Athletics leading by 4 here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. And he hits a ground ball right side. Hernandez over to first. Now 2 out.
Up next for the Phillies, shortstop Trey Turner.
Back to the top of the order. Here's Trey Turner.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Right side, hard hit. In plenty of time to first, and that is the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 4-0.
Now pitching.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Orion Kerkering.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Leading off for the Athletics, shortstop Jacob Wilson.
That one not close. Ball one. Popped up. Real Muto under it. And a quick out, number one.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Digging in, Brent Rooker. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Late with the swing there. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Two gone.
Up next for the A's, first baseman Nick Tate.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay, not going to get him. He's in there.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, hit the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So, runner at second, two down. Colby Thomas now at the plate.
That's out.
Runner at second, two down. Here at the top of the ninth. Two zero. Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Man on second, two down. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Next offering way upstairs. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Man at second. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Sets him down looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. It's the Athletics 4 and the Phillies nothing. Back here in Philadelphia, so here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber.
Hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 2-1.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Soderstrom takes it in for the out. And there's one away.
Up next for the Phillies, first baseman Bryce Harper.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0. And there's a foul ball. The 1-1.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Full extension makes the catch. What a play.
That diving catch right there is the kind of play that just fires up the team, whether it's to make more great defensive plays or to get back in the dugout and swing the sticks.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Tyler Ferguson out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
Number
A's,
50 gets the
number
ball
50,
now.
Jack
He's into the
Nicklaus.
game with the bases empty. Last chance for the Phillies. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Adolis Garcia.
That's a ball.
Two down, nobody on.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch, perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
One strike away. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. And it remains 2-2.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And that skips in the dirt. And that'll do it. The A's use 3 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
Well, you win this one 4-0, and it feels like you could have exploded for more offensively, but you also realize that at times it was hard to score. So you get out of here feeling good about this win. Ultimately, there was great pitching and defense to keep that other team off the board. You always feel good about a win like this.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. The A's are victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.